Sometimes the heart of the story is found underwater, where even the smallest voice can move the clouds. Tonight, we dive into the silver depths of Lake Mbasa, where one fish cried not with tears, but with song. In the silver waters of Lake Mbasa, where ripples held secrets and the moon floated like a forgotten drum, lived a small fish named Tanu. He was no different in size or shape from the others, except for one strange thing. He cried, not with tears, not with bubbles, but with sound. And not just any sound. Tanu cried like a bird. Each night, as the moon rose and the lake stilled, a haunting chirp echoed from beneath the surface, high, sweet, and sorrowful. It drifted across the reeds, climbed the hills, and made mothers pause as they rocked their children. The other fish were frightened. "Fish don't sing," said the catfish. "Bird cries bring bad luck," muttered an eel. The tilapia whispered, "He must be cursed." And so, they shunned him. Tanu swam alone, singing only when he was sure no one was near. What the others didn't know was that Tanu wasn't just crying for himself. He cried for a heron who once saved him as a hatchling, lifting him gently from a drying puddle and placing him back in the lake. That heron had died in a hunter's trap, and Tanu had never forgotten the eyes that showed mercy. So every night he sang her memory. One season, a drought struck. The lake shrank, the mud cracked, the fish panicked. As the water receded, so did their hope. "We must leave," the elders declared. "We'll burrow into the deeper basin and wait for rains." But as they swam away, Tanu stayed. He pressed himself into the cool mud near the surface and sang. His bird cry rose into the hot night air, past dust and drought, above the trees. And far off in a mountain forest, a lone bird heard it. A rare African rain lark who mistook it for one of its own in distress. The lark flew, following the sound. It sang in response, loud, trilling, full of urgency. Other birds heard and joined. Within hours, the sky above the lake buzzed with wings and song. The air stirred, the clouds awakened, and rain fell. Not just a drizzle, a downpour. It filled the lake, softened the cracked banks, and brought life surging back. When the fish returned, they found Tanu floating gently in the center, eyes closed, voice silent. Was he dead? Number just tired. He had sung life into the lake. From that day forward, none mocked him. They listened instead. And some nights, when the sky was clear and the moon proud, they heard his cry again. Not sad now, but grateful. And so, when the rains returned, it wasn't thunder that called them. It was a single voice, small, forgotten, and full of love. Tanu never asked to be remembered, but the lake did, and every fish, every ripple, every feather in the sky sings his memory now. If this story stirred something in you, whisper us a like, subscribe, and let your heart listen for the quietest songs. And every tale holds a truth where even silence leaves an echo.